Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched, heroic Andal thought of a plan to capture the phylacteries from Marrowin, which involved a stealth mission aided by the dread pirate Whisker.
Pirate?
They stormed the castle, impersonated some guards, got into a room, found a notebook, but empty phylacteries, and jumped out of a window with the help of a Druish longshark.
All right, welcome back to Botched. Thanks for tuning in again. We're on episode 29, and we're going to start right where we left off last time, as Andal and Whisker and Martin Ships have leapt out the window.
Fly through the air.
That's right.
Heroically.
Martin Ships has transformed himself into a reef shark as they hit the water. And they basically dive under the water as guards are shooting arrows and things like that, but if anybody knows anything about shooting things in the water, they don't go anywhere. So
I saw that Mythbusters.
it's Mistbusters.
We ain't afraid of no mist. At least it's not Sierra Mist. Am I right?
I quit.
So the shark is basically pulling you two down the river towards like a sewer grate. Do a perception check, Whisker and Andal.
Whisker
15.
Gets a 23.
Okay.
Vengeance.
So you both see this sewer grate. Whisker especially recognizes the sewer grate. Kind of goes to like his lair of sorts. If he
That's
ever
where I
needs to
take the ladies.
into the water and then into the lair.
Yes. My sewer babes.
So you also see that, but you also see shadowy shapes moving in the water towards you. And before you know it, a group of dolphins appears, thinking that you're both in trouble, beats Martin Ships to death.
No!
Yes.
I wanted to talk to him about my sustainable urban cat farm to make cat's cheese out of bladders artisanally.
All right.
Free range for as
Free
far
range.
range as you can go
Or
throughout the
stomachs.
apartment.
Far range.
Now Martin is murdered in a series of violent yet coordinated and terribly beautiful synchronized attacks by the dolphins. And then the dolphins take you two and take you to the sewer grate.
Do they blow bubbles into our mouth so we can breathe underwater?
No.
Should we make some sort of...
Cut his fin off and take it for a soup.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Druid fin soup.
I do that.
Okay.
I aid the dolphins.
I guess this is just what
I
we're doing.
rolled a 12.
Stabby.
For what?
To cut a fin off of the shark.
Sure, you got the fin off.
Yes.
Or at least partially. So they take you the rest of the way, and they basically just sort of take you to the grate, and then they swim away. So it's pretty much as soon as you get near that grate, it kind of sucks you in, and then takes you up to the surface in that sewer area. So
And we all breathe fine. We don't have to drown.
do a con check. I mean, it happens pretty quick. This whole series.
I got a
events.
1.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that.
I got a 20.
So you think you're not in water anymore, and breathe in, and pass out. Not dead, but you pass out.
So he's just like floating to the top.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, no, if you sucked in water, you would sink, because you wouldn't have any air.
And if he like
My
fully
buoyancy.
displaced.
We'll say you're just kind of staying in one spot, just floating there.
Like that
Good
that
neighbor,
chick
stay friends.
on Casino Royale who drowns in the water cage.
Yes.
Vesper.
Yes. So Whisker, you are currently floating up to the top, but he is not moving.
I will grab my compatriot, Injustice,
Okay.
and some kind of team of heroes that we are. I can't leave a fellow leaguer behind. Leaguer? Justice League? Like, League member? I don't know. Call League.
You swim up to the top.
Yeah, I get him.
So yeah. So you notice he's not moving or anything when you bring him up to the top of the water.
Is there what's around me? Because I don't feel like
There's
I'm
like
trying to make out with an elf in front of other people.
two
that would be embarrassing.
like two rock ledges that go the length of the tunnel.
All right, we'll put him on one.
Strength check.
Punch him in the gut. Back to life.
Wake me up inside. 4.
Nope. You lift, but it's like a wet sack of potatoes. Just nothing.
Wet sack of a 125-pound elf.
So yeah, he's just lifelessly just floating on top
Should I
of
roll a
water.
death check?
Yeah.
7.
1 on the negative.
All right, well, I'm going to try and do the Heimlich on him in the water.
I don't know if that's going to help me.
What kind of check would that be?
Well, it'll get the water out of your lungs.
Intelligence to
So
know
there's
how
no
to do
oxygen.
a Heimlich?
So I would just breathe
Survival.
water back in.
It's not just water. There's air above us.
Yeah, you guys are
I
floating.
thought I
on
was
top.
still in the water.
Well, he pulled you
No,
up
I
to
pulled
the
you
top.
up. I pulled you
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with a
Pulled off
survival
your
check.
top. All right.
So do a
Or
survival.
medicine?
Survival.
The same stat.
11.
You do it, and you see a little water come out of his mouth, but he's still not breathing.
Check again, you say.
I have to save him. 13.
Another one in the negative. So you notice even more water coming out of his mouth, but he's not awake.
If you die because you made yourself do a con check, I'm going to be
It
very
doesn't make
upset.
sense to be jumping into a river, towed by a shark, to a underwater sewage gate in this futuristic city.
No, I brought rebreathers, and you just took yours off. Obviously. I don't know.
I don't recall that.
I don't know. We can breathe underwater. Your elves can breathe underwater. I'm a human. All right, whatever.
Whisker, one more check.
I have to save him. 18.
So you realize the whole squeezing of the chest thing is not the only thing you have to do.
So I breathe in his face hole.
So you breathe right into his face hole, and do a con check real fast for me, Andel.
18.
And you and like wake up.
I'm still on your mouth. Just, was that good for you? It was excellent
Massaging
for
your
me.
tongue, hoping that somehow brings you back to life.
With my tongue. Oh,
That's right.
it gets lonely in the sewers.
The rats have such small tongues.
They always take, they never give.
Draw a picture of that. Whisker making out with a bunch of rats.
I'll take that as a painting. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah,
Style of Van Gogh.
so you two are now floating in the sewer.
Da Vinci.
You begin to hear bells, by the way. A different type of bells from last time.
Bong.
That's
Bong,
more
jingle,
like
bong,
clang,
bong,
clang, clang,
bong.
clang, 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 clang.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle bells.
Ching, 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 ching.
It's Christmas time.
Christmas time!
Maybe I can get that new hat this year. I've always
Nigel!
wanted.
What's that, Modena? It's Christmas time.
The ghost of characters past.
Oh my god!
Whoa, I'm back!
Christmas Patreon.
Dun, dun,
Oh
dun.
my god, that would be great.
I don't know if you'd have
All
enough
my characters are the
space.
same.
They all sound the same.
Well, you would have Nigel and Voren and
Critics.
whatever you did. No.
Yeah.
One of the
What's up, bros? I love Xmas.
Done and done. I already got it.
Oh,
we can just
that'll
rip off
be-
a Doctor Who episode.
yeah.
That'll
There's
be great.
plenty to choose from.
Or the Christmas Carol.
I'm just gonna have to do all the voices.
Talking, I was like, oh, you're in a room.
Just
All three of us-
amalgamate together. He sounds Canadian.
That's what happens. Mix anything together, it becomes Canadian.
Canada, where everything comes together.
What are you guys doing?
I look at the book.
No, we get out of the sewer.
Oh, we get out of the sewer.
Soggy, everything's lost. Fuck.
Ooh, a book.
So you're making your way towards, like, your lair in the sewer?
Yeah, the
sewer paths that way.
The rat nest.
Rat nest, okay. So you make your way through the series of tunnels, and you obviously know where you're going, Whisker,
Yeah.
because, you sort of set this whole thing up.
It's my home turf.
Otherwise,
I follow him.
you probably get lost.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get to the nest, and
What's the password?
there's a few dead bodies of guards, since your men dragged them into the rat's nest, and Ralph and...
Me and Steven were still looking up at the manhole.
Yeah, I'm going to say that
Right into
eventually
the
you guys
eyes of the guard.
probably left that area.
What's going on?
We finished that episode with the manhole being opened.
And guards peering down,
Yeah.
looking at you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Previously on Botched.
Okay.
We can make that a one-off. Find out what happened in the manhole.
With me, Ralph.
Oh, and Steven was there too. Don't you want to hear more?
It's dark in the manhole.
We come back and we're holding hands.
Yep. What happened?
I have a bandana in my back pocket and he's just holding it. This is a thing now.
Yes, we're just doing this. I have discovered that I do not like the ladies anymore.
So when Whisker and Andal arrive to the rat's nest, there's a few dead guards and some of Whisker's men there sort of muttering about, Ralph and Steven have been found out, and that there's guards, potentially murdering them right now.
Oh, well, this is unfortunate.
I say we collapse the tunnel. It's the safest thing to do.
He's not very wise.
It's up to you guys. Whisker, you're technically the leader, so you do what you want.
And kill them off. No,
It doesn't sound like vengeance or justice.
Sounds like an easy cop-out.
It sounds like murder.
I'm not into murder. Unless it's for justice. We have to help them.
So you're making your
And
way...
I'm a little disappointed in all of you, my ratlings, that you haven't been helping them this whole time.
They're like, well, you didn't give us any instructions on what to do.
Have some self-agency, Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry.
That's
So they
fair.
all rush towards the area where Ralph and Steven are. At which point, when you open that area up, you see Ralph and Steven engaged in combat with 6 guards.
Oh, well, hey there, guys. What's going on?
Ralph and Steven are engaged.
With a couple of guys
Engaged after all.
in the manhole.
Why, Mr. Beauregard, I do declare.
I'm getting verklempt.
There you go. So roll initiative.
He's also getting verklempt.
I got an 8.
Stephen got a 17. And Whisker got a 15. Sweet, Stephen 17.
What'd you get, Ralph?
18.
All right, so the guards go up first. They're going to attack. 3 of them are going to attack Steven, and 3 of them are going to attack Ralph. 3 of them are going to hit Ralph,
What's my AC?
and all 3 of them are going to hit Steven.
Really?
18, 19, 20.
Yeah, 19 AC. So, 2.
18 natural, 19 natural, 20 natural.
Yeah, 19 AC.
Yeah. Are you assuming the guards have 0 strength? I'm gonna add a bonus to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I thought
saying,
you meant that was like the
flat
what?
roll. Yeah, no. Yeah.
What the shit?
Ralph, you take 21 damage as you're poked a lot with longswords.
I do love me some poking.
But not like these.
This is not my preferred impokement.
I'm alright with it.
Pokes on you.
Oh, Jesus.
It's about to get real frisky in here.
Steven, you take 31 damage.
Oh my. That's a nice shave.
And then it is Ralph's turn.
What's the lineup?
Currently, there's you and Steven are basically up against a wall. There's 3 guards attacking each one of you. So you have 3, he's got 3, and now the doors have opened as a group of people have now started to come in.
What's the distance between the guards?
The
Pretty
one's
close.
Shoulder to shoulder for you, and then for him, shoulder to shoulder, but it's about 6 feet apart, the 2 groups.
So I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
but center it, trying to hit all 4 of them.
Okay. So you just roll damage for that?
I believe so. I haven't casted any spells in a while, so let me just pull up my spellbook. I think it's D4 slashing.
Yeah.
Roll
So how many?
your damage.
So it'll just do that much damage to all of them.
It's 11.
Okay. So all of them take 11 damage.
It's 11.
Okay, so yeah, you hit all of them for 11 damage. His little daggers are zipping around, and they're like, ah! But yeah, so they're not dead or anything. At that point, it's going to be Steven.
Well, Steven is going to...
Real quick, though, before you go, Steven, I'm sorry. Remember how I have that top hat of healing?
Yeah.
Is that considered a cantrip or a free action?
Thought it was a free action.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that real quick on myself.
Okay.
Unless
Fuck you guys.
No, it's all right. I'm doing all right. We're fine. Steven is quite content with this situation.
yeah, I'm pretty low,
Lower than you know?
but not as low as I can go. So I tip my hat, and I start doing, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey."
And then you heal for
7.
7 damage. Somehow. With your... Oh, no, I guess you're not wearing your sequin suit anymore.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, you still are?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, of
Nice.
course.
Nice. Well, I'm just checking.
Yeah.
So then it's Steven.
Oh, Steven is quite put upon by this situation. He is raging now. Angry.
Okay.
Real mad.
Real mad.
Okay, so he is going to kill the shit out of one of these dudes.
Okay.
Would that heal have been considered like a buff?
And that's just a heal.
It's a buff.
It's not a buff.
Alright, I'm counting it as a buff.
It's not a buff.
It triggers all of my other abilities.
So I'm guessing a 21 and a 24 will hit.
Yes.
Okay. 23 damage.
What's your weapons? Or what's the weapon you're using?
It's the axe formerly known as Prince.
Okay. So you chop into this guy's
Thorax.
chest plate pretty nastily. He's bleeding pretty profusely. He's not dead yet. He's pretty fucked up. As you just kind of pry it back out of his chest with like a clink.
How'd that feel now? Feels good?
Not really. So then it would be Whisker.
All right. God damn it. Whisker is going to try and creep around.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a creep check. How about 19 plus 14? How about that?
33.
33.
I'm not, well, I could roll 20. I did not.
All right. So he creeps around and he's going to double backstab one of these dudes.
Okay.
Not the injured one, but a new one.
Okay. Well, they're all injured.
You don't really have to creep to do that.
Oh, you don't?
You still get advantage, so you can do sneak attack. Because they're in combat.
Now, would he take any dagger damage since he technically went into the cloud of daggers?
Like, creep around.
Yeah, he put the daggers on the back end of those guys, would be my guess.
The ass end.
So where'd you put the daggers?
Because if he put it on the front end, he'd hit himself and
Where's the
Steven,
box?
so it's behind them.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah, fine. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, he can
Disengage.
creep to anybody. I mean, if he's total creeping, then
Like melee distance is what, 5 feet?
Yeah.
the cube is 5 feet.
You can dash at the end of your turn because you're a rogue.
Well, I would take the damage when I enter it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is it when you end your turn? Probably when you enter it. It's probably like a Plague of Insects.
Probably enter or end your turn there.
Yeah.
The daggers are covering all 6.
Yeah.
But they can't. They're not completely covering it. I would be within melee range of one of them without.
I'm sure you
entering
could hit
the-
like the one on the side.
Yeah.
That guy.
I'll do that guy.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna creep my way right into stabbing the shit out of him. Ooh. Okay. One is a crit 20, and the other is so it's a 28, and the other is an 18.
The 18 does not hit,
Okay.
but the crit does.
25 damage.
So you sneak up and you stab this guy in the back a bunch, and he too is very nastily wounded as you've basically put nice big holes right in the rib cage area and the back of the neck area, but he's not dead yet.
Does he notice he was stabbed?
Yeah, he did. He probably notices that he was stabbed.
I'm hurting a lot, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure why.
He notices that he was stabbed by somebody from behind.
All right, and I'll use my disengage to jump back,
Okay.
get out of melee range.
Okay.
Is that like a hunter's disengage where you
Cunning action.
fall back
So
30
cunning.
yards?
So cunning.
So now it's the rat pack, if you will.
Yes.
They all miss. 2 of them hit. So out of 8, 2 of them hit. And they deal 10 damage. They basically just murder those 2 injured guards. Just run in real fast.
Focus fire.
Yep. Focus fire.
They know how to do that.
Andal, you're up.
I miss.
Okay. So then it's the bad guy's turn. One's attacking Ralph.
Let me drink coffee with a light blue shirt.
Not Team Zissou.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's your AC, Ralph?
50.
17.
Yep, that hits. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then that guard moves out of the way of the cloud of daggers, like sort of sidesteps. Then the other 3 are still gonna attack Steven.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't that be 2 and 2? Because Steven attacked one in front of him, and Ralph attacked one in front of him. So those are the 2 that would have been.
Oh, okay.
And there are 2 left.
Sure. So then
Sorry,
one more.
2 dead.
2
2
and
dead.
2. Yeah.
Okay. So one more will attack Ralph then.
You're welcome.
Doesn't hit. And then 2 attack Steven. Neither one of those hit. So they all missed. So then it is... Oh, and they also moved out of the cloud of daggers.
That's fine, yeah. I figured as much.
You should cancel it now so we don't hurt ourselves on it.
I think it just...
I think it just lasts for a period of time. I don't think you have to hold it.
No, I don't think so. Concentrate up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you just...
Unconcentrate.
Keyboard, smoking sword.
Okay.
I botched my keyboard.
Uh-oh.
Punk's not dead.
Well, I mean...
It makes such a high-pitched noise that you go deaf. You're completely deaf now. Can't hear anything. Actually, that's not true. All you hear is beep forever. That's all you hear. You're like Beethoven.
Our market for the deaf people just went through the roof.
Now you can get a cochlear implant, like our listeners. You can be the voice of the people. Not that they hear it, but you can be the voice of the people.
I can't hear you.
What?
I mean, if my keyboard didn't play, then my sword's not going to go anyway.
Well, it made a sound. It just deafened you.
13?
No.
13, no.
No. Dancing sword swishes around, does nothing. Okay.
I mean, that's
Need to get
all
you
I
some
got.
magical healing. Or ear
Yeah.
implants from a dead elf.
I'm going to heal myself. Healing for 7.
Alrighty. So then it's Steven.
Quite angry. Gonna hit them.
Okay.
Smashy, smashy. It's time to feel the music, boys.
That's all Ralph can do anymore is feel it.
What did you roll?
20 and
79.
That wouldn't have broken the keyboard. It had to do physical pain with a 79.
You didn't feel anything. You just... No more sound.
So a 20, and then
If it was in the 80s, it would have broke the keyboard. If it was in the 90s, it would have killed you. It would have melted your own face off.
How cruel and melodramatic fate is.
I'd rather you take the keyboard than my hearing.
I know you would. But that's what it picked.
I mean, you don't take anyone else's legs. You don't take anybody else's eyes or
They're
hearing.
not the ones that botch. They just die when they botch. Anyways,
20 and 22.
they both hit.
Sorry, Steven! I yell.
That is quite painful in my ear holes. Not my favorite hole, by the way.
It's the butt, in case you're wondering.
33.
33 damage?
Yep.
Dead as fuck. You just put it into his shoulder,
Kerslap.
and he's like, and then you kind of like put your foot on his shoulder and just push him as you just keep cutting the whole way through it.
Rumpelstiltskin him.
Yep. And he's dead. So he's dead as shit. Then it would be Whisker.
All right, Whisker's gonna make with the stabby.
Stab, stab.
And all right, so 23.
Hits.
Only one of them hits.
Okay.
19 damage.
You stab him a bunch of times in the back like a little pincushion. But he is not dead. Then it is going to be the group of the Rat Pack, if you will.
Andal, sensing that Ralph is in deep pain, will fire upon him.
He would want it this way.
I won't hear it coming.
Double advantage.
So angry.
So the Rat Pack kills 2 more guards.
Is there one left in front of Ralph?
Yep.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot that one.
You son of a bitch.
22.
Hits.
You sound so disappointed.
I was hoping I would botch.
Oh, shot Ralph.
Oh, shot Ralph right in the face.
Shot him in the eyes. Now I can't see either.
22 damage.
All right, so he's pretty fucked up. You basically shoot him right in the neck. You got a fucking dart in your neck, but he's not dead. He's just pretty fucked up. So then that guy, from the Hell's Heart, he stabs at Ralph and hits 8 damage. So he pokes you as he's bleeding profusely and.
Night. It's like at the end of that Leonardo DiCaprio movie I watched last night.
That one.
Departed.
No, the new one.
Departed 2.
The Western.
The
Revenant?
Great Gatsby.
The Revenant.
The Departing.
With the stabbing and the gurgling.
So then it
Spoiler alert.
is Ralph.
I didn't say who died.
It was everyone.
Ralph, you're up.
He can't hear you.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun for me to cut that out.
No, we're keeping it.
Somebody answer the phone.
I'm gonna lay my ear onto the cat keyboard.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you have the muscle memory to know how to play. You just can't hear it anymore.
Keyboard, sword.
Did you watch again?
No.
Oh.
But almost.
A 2?
It hit? No, it doesn't.
Well, technically it's a 7
Still doesn't hit.
It's a hit.
and a 20.
Song.
That one does hit.
So the sword will do 7.
Exactly enough to kill him. So the sword dances around and kind of keeps poking in the area where the arrow's sticking out of his neck and he's dead. The Rat Pack then immediately suggests, Master, we should probably blow up this tunnel.
It was my favorite tunnel. But we must make sacrifices in the name of justice. So go get the blowy up stuff.
They just pulled him right out of their pocket.
Crossing this tunnel with no survivors.
Hey, was that Bane? Where the fuck is he?
So I'm gonna grab one of the soldiers by the foot and drag him back to the lair.
Okay, strength.
Should we do a medicine check to stabilize him?
I botched.
Jesus.
Say bye to your fingers. Nah, you just don't. It just doesn't go anywhere. You just fall over on your face.
So I'm gonna try to cut his ears out.
They're still good.
Medicine?
We could technograph them, so you hear everything in like a
Robo
8-bit
ears.
audio.
13.
Everything is Tron.
You chop off his ears.
I take my own ear.
Okay.
It's not
Like
how
an
hearing
artist.
works.
Hold an attack.
I'll wait till I find a blacksmith. I'll just pocket that one ear.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just want the dude's ear.
Okay.
I try to communicate to Ralph what our plan is. We have to go. Gonna blow up the tunnel. Waving my arms around.
I just blank stare at him.
What's like a performance?
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Insight with a 12.
You think he's putting on an excellent performance of Othello.
Okay.
He has some excellent stage presence here in this sewer. The lighting from the manhole is just perfect.
You
Steven-
can hear like murmurs from people up top of the
Mom.
the manholes.
Mom.
Well, he can't.
Mom.
Yeah, he can't. Ralph can.
Steven's just gonna pick up Ralph. No, he's not.
Nope.
Andal will pick him up.
I mean, I can walk.
botched.
I can walk. Jesus Christ.
This is where it goes.
So many botches in this episode. Am I dead?
Oh, you're not dead, but unfortunately you break both of your arms.
You fat deaf bastard.
Just they both snap. Wrong directions.
I'm 170 pounds.
It's too much for his frail elf body.
So, Andal can't
I just run away back to the rat's room. My arms flailing at my sides.
Steven's just gonna lead
I'm
Nigel.
Ralph. The rat pack, looking horrified, just starts setting explosives. Confused.
What are these people doing?
What the fuck is wrong with these people? They set the explosives and then they run.
Yeah,
Steven,
we already
Steven,
ran.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys ran out.
Yeah.
So eventually, after a few seconds, you hear a large boom, and then it's
Sonic
just a bunch
boom!
of
Tick.
rocks.
Ralph just feels a large boom.
That's right.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's what happened.
Give me that hat.
Give it to me.
What?
Perform again with no arms.
Deadpool, where it's just
Crit 20.
Did you really?
Yes. So that's a 24 to perform.
The wacky arm waving in front of the tube blowing his way.
To perfect understanding.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah, he wants your hat.
so I put it on his head and then pat him like a dog.
Okay. So, Andal, you have the hat of
I
healing.
heal myself.
Okay.
After I get someone to splint my arms.
I could have just healed you. I don't
Just
know why.
healed, bent the wrong direction.
Praying mantis elf.
Best.
Somebody said it and then heal me. Yeah, I guess you can have the hat
I'll set it. 18.
for medicine. For one arm,
Which arm do you want me to 18 set?
the right one.
Okay.
Steven's gonna go for the left. Oh, Steven also got an 18.
All right, so both of your arms are splinted.
Constitution 13.
You cry a little.
I scream.
So then you just spend your turns healing yourself back up till your arms are fine. And then
So my arms done work good. Too bad we can't do that with his ears. The blood just streams out of them. We
I
can
will
try
splint
that.
his ears.
Don't worry, I have it covered! And I take my ear out and just
wave it around.
wave it around.
Hey guys, I found a book. I mime a book. At
You
him.
wrote a book?
I throw the book at him.
I go to jail. Let's take a break.
Handel is pulling the book out as they take a break.
And we're going to take a break. And we're back. So, Andal pulls the book out of his satchel. It's a little soggy. Do you want to read it, Andal, or do you want to give it to somebody else?
I love reading.
Okay, so you're just going to read it to yourself? Or
Out loud.
All right, Ralph, you have no idea what he's talking about. Unless you do like an
I
intelligence
say it
to
louder
read lips.
and slower.
Ralph, you can do like an intelligence or wisdom to read lips.
Ralph, what did you get?
17.
All right, so you can actually make out what he's saying.
Kind of.
Okay. So when you open up this journal and you flip through it, it dates back.
You should do that.
Just covers.
I put my mouth over my hand over my mouth because I'm embarrassed about my bad breath whenever I talk to people.
Throw a rock at him. With a 20.
In the face.
You're
So
missing an eye now.
you're all monsters in your own way.
At least they're beautiful on the inside. I don't mean their personalities either.
Because we're all pink on the inside, and pink's my favorite color. So as you flip through this journal, you notice it dates back pretty much to what would be Marwin's like teenage years.
Oh god. This is like fucking, this is Tumblr. It's her Tumblr.
Pretty much.
Her live journal.
But like way back at the beginning, it's mostly just nonsense about how no one likes her, and she's like a spellcaster, but she's also a noble, so they have to treat her a certain way, but behind closed doors they snicker and they sneer.
It's like a
and
young
sort of-
adult
Yeah.
fiction novel.
Yeah.
I just want to be my own person.
Mm-hmm. It's like chicken noodle soup for the teenage soul, but like in medieval times or some shit.
I volunteer for tribute.
Then it
I want to
switches.
find myself.
I am divergent.
How am I not myself?
So then you notice it sort of switches gears a little bit once she gets into her 20s, where it starts to become more like...
I'm fucking
So
hot.
basically, we're reading aloud her journal while laughing at her.
Yes.
Lovely.
In the
Just like my sister.
in the 20s, sort of switches to her talking about research about some old gods and this mysterious island that exists, and then the king of the...
North?
No, not the king of the north. The king of the angels, I guess you could call him.
King of the Andals, you say?
Angels, Andals, whatever.
Angles.
Andal angels. And then you notice, as it keeps going into the 30s and the 40s, she starts to piece together certain clues about where she can find things. And she talks about like a quest for power. She talks about murdering her parents and making sure that the bloodline is secure so that way if she ever does murder off the king, she'll be next in line, that sort of thing. And then the journal takes all the way up to today, where the last entry talks about she doesn't know how, but they found her from the territories of Crush, that group of adventurers.
Those rascally kids.
A ragtag group of adventurers.
Especially that stupid-ass Aloris. Somehow she keeps bungling her way to life instead of dying like all the people that she drags on her quests. And she talks about, so she says that since the party's in town, she has a pretty good idea that they're going to try and thwart her plan. So she decides to imbibe the phylacteries so that way she can physically control the mages. And then she's going to go to the mages tower and activate the throne that was just brought in with you guys.
I guess we have to blow it up.
And that's the journal. That's pretty much it.
Should we...
That was a shitty read.
I know.
Should we set up a bunch of snipers? So everybody gets a crossbow and hides around the tower, and as soon as she shows up, we just shoot her? Perhaps from some sort of grassy knoll?
It's whatever you want to do.
Well, I for one do not believe.
Ralph points at his ears and shakes his head.
You guys haven't got me my cochlear implants yet. I can't talk to you. I'm not a
There's
whole person.
gnomes in the grass, grassy gnomes. I
toss him the journal.
I try to read it.
It's awful. It's a terrible read.
But you lose your eyes.
What'd you roll?
19 plus
Okay.
something.
Yeah, so you read it just fine. You
Plus
Single
literacy.
tier.
Yeah, single teardrop. As you feel firm in certain places.
How old is she?
Currently, she's like 40s.
Okay.
Single. No kids.
Cats?
No cats.
She likes to relax with a
EpiPen?
phylactery martini.
An EpiPen?
With an EpiPen in a beehive. Maybe today's the day.
What are you doing? The bells are still clanging outside.
Well, I'm calling it quits. I'm going to go retire in the countryside and maybe raise some
I
cattle.
mean, maybe she'll be a good queen.
Well, we should probably figure out what the bell tolls for, because it's not for thee.
Let's go find out about the bell tolling.
Okay.
To the outside world. I'm taking off my guard uniform.
Okay.
Putting on my normal clothes.
Okay. So you guys eventually make your way back to the streets, and it seems like there's a lot of people running around. There's
While we're doing this, heal me to full.
He's the Hat Man.
So you have it.
Heal.
Hat
heal,
man dude.
Heal.
Oh,
heal,
look at that.
Heal.
Full health.
Heal. Heal.
Your ears just don't seem to work right. It's weird. The you notice like a column of guards. There's multiple columns. They're going down each street and they're sort of running around there.
They're cordoning off through the city, which doesn't have a hard C sound.
Okay. They're basically like covering the exits of the town and things like that.
A column of guards cordons off and covers the exits
Of the town?
of the capital.
There we go.
There you go. So yeah, so that's what's happening currently, and everyone's sort of like,
Capital.
There's a catapult.
Ooh, yeah. We gotta kill this lady to death.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna try to go to a medic.
And we
or-
can't enlist the aid of the mages because they're under her controls.
And we can't let them know either.
So
But the blacksmith, we should stop there first.
he's not a techromancer. He can't staple an ear to you.
All blacksmiths are techromancers.
It's new now. It's the
Yeah.
in thing.
If you want to compete, stay in business.
That's right. So you are going to the mage's tower, the blacksmith, the medic? What are you doing?
Let's get his hearing back. So let's go to the
Hey, he casts spells. Does that mean he's under control?
hospital. Oh, were you in the mages college? No, he's a bard.
No,
I say we
Bard.
kill him.
Just to be safe.
Andal and Ralph are friends.
That's true. I forgot.
I like Andal.
So you eventually
Randall.
you eventually make your way to the medic. And he asks what seems to be your ailment.
I just blink at him.
Well, see, he's rather deaf right now.
He's like, well, I can't fix deafness.
It was not
thought-
born with it.
Oh, so he suffered some sort of injury
That yes.
Recently.
recently.
Yes.
Okay, well, I might be able to do something about that. So he starts to operate. When your ear's right there, just starts fucking digging away at your skull.
Clean his hands?
No, he's not fixing it yet. And he sort of puts his hands on his hips. He's like, well, I can try one more thing if you want. It's slightly dangerous, though.
What is this thing?
Basically, I can really cut open his head, sort of, so I can see it and get in there. And just put it
craft a
back
new
together. Yeah. Magically put it back together. But I have to be able to see it, so I gotta open his... Basically, I gotta open his head up.
What's the... Somebody asked what the percentage of succession is.
Well, I mean...
Somebody has to ask it.
Okay.
What are the odds of survival and success?
I've had pretty good success with cats. Only
He does
like
have pointy ears too.
only like half of them died.
Well, that sounds like 50-50 to me.
Yeah.
You should bless him.
May the odds be ever in your favor, Mr. Surgeon Man.
Oh, surgeon.
That's a nice cat keyboard you got there.
Mister?
You should play me a tune. Maybe the last you ever played.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow,
Do you know any funeral hymns on the cat keyboard?
meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
That'll work. So he asks you to sit in the chair. As he gets his much larger knife out.
Oh, I don't like
Starts-
this.
That's not a knife.
That's no knife.
Hold on. Did he check my insurance?
No.
It's in.
Borat, it's free.
But before he starts to dig in, he goes, "Oh, by the way, how are you paying for this?"
We have quite a lot of gold in the bank.
In the bank.
We have a slab of gold that is
Yes.
melted together.
What am I gonna do with that?
Crushing.
Crushing.
Swim in it. Duh. Like a duck.
So he just starts to sharpen his knives again.
I think I have a couple hundred gold. Right
Loris is
now.
paying
As a down
for
payment.
He's like,
Loris is paying for it.
he goes, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't be awake for this. You might move when I start cutting." So he,
I hit him in the head.
that's what he was about to. He literally pulls a club out, and then he sees
I have
you
a
just-
sap.
Oh, he's like, "Oh, that saves me some trouble." All right. So here go, and no one blessed him, right?
I sang a song.
Oh, okay. So he's blessed. So that's like 55.
Can add,
This is
add a d6 to
stupid.
the roll.
This is stupid. I hate this.
I'll let you add the d6. So roll your d6.
You can roll it. You can roll it.
4.
You're dead.
So the doctor comes out. So he had taken Ralph into a separate room because he didn't want you guys seeing this.
Me and
comes
Andrew
out-
are playing patty cakes.
That's right. So he comes out and he's just got blood all over him, and he's just wiping up his hands. He's like, "Well, it's about all I could do. Where's my money?"
What does that mean?
It means he's fixed. Fucking give me my money.
Oh, well,
I
how
will
much is it?
insight that.
Just go in the back.
He's technically alive.
I got a 14 for insight.
You believe him.
I'll pay you with
That'd be 500 gold.
Pay him with his own death.
You can murder him.
I don't have 500 gold, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You can't take my hearing back.
Reach into my bag, and then pull up my crossbow and shoot him in the face. With a 26.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Yep. I mean, miss. Super dexterous.
Oh! For 28 damage.
So you hit him right in the head, and it just fucking explodes.
Hooray!
It just blip.
And you realize it was a mask. And it was Randall the whole time.
Ralph, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
So Ralph eventually comes to. He's got a splitting headache, but you can hear again.
Hooray! Heal.
I mean, I just had surgery, so I should be good.
Okay.
Hooray! You can hear again. We solved you.
What was the percentage that you got?
86
All right.
plus 4,
All right.
so 90.
90% of your hearing back.
Yeah, you only hear a slight.
Meow.
Yeah, you just hear a meow. It's a constant meow.
I've lived through worse. All right, let's kill this bitch.
Yeah, that's all we can do. 'Cause
That was really stupid.
What was stupid?
Getting that surgery done. 50-50 shot? That was
you had
ridiculous.
over 50% chance.
Yeah, slightly more than 50.
54, 46.
Yeah, 46% chance of death. That's not bad.
But otherwise, it was a 100% chance of death. So
Womp
you wouldn't want to live like that.
like a monster. What? There's definitely.
I heard you.
Okay.
All right.
I think we should lay an ambush, and we should enlist the help of the underground people,
The robot
The rat
and
pack.
the goblins?
the Rat Pack, and anybody else who looks kind of murdery in the nearest tavern.
Anybody want to kill a king?
I mean, can we get a message to
Fuck the king.
Prussian House?
You can, but it's going to take a while for a bird to
By
get it there.
pigeon.
Yeah.
Gopher.
Tunnels its way.
No. Borat only has the best. It's the Gopher Weezers.
Yeah, well, that's true. It is canon.
We fire them out of a cannon,
Yes.
and they glide.
They're flying Gopher Weezers. Rare. Indigenous only to
They're not
Borat.
snakes.
Why did that
Gliding snakes.
The worst kind of snake.
It was the best of snakes.
It was the worst of snakes. What are you guys doing?
Is there an archery competition in town?
Not currently. Damn it. I mean, right now the town's sort of going crazy because of the whole bells and lockdown.
Yeah, we should.
Could we start up some sort of like more conservative campaign and insinuate that she should be killed
Can.
because she's
You
not
can do whatever you want.
human?
What kind of elf are you?
The kind that can wear a headband to cover the tips of his ears and disguise himself as a human
Okay.
and become a demagogue.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to hear. I'd vote for you.
Plus 4 to charisma.
Okay. So that's what you're doing?
I'm gonna disguise myself in rags.
Wait. Let me go into my entertainer's pack and pull out my disguise kit.
Nice.
All right. Are you outside or are you still inside the
I think we're still
doctor's office?
We're inside the doctor's office, and we
Okay.
locked the door, obviously, so nobody could
And
come
then burn it to the ground.
So I can set you up with a nice disguise if
A
you.
street prophet.
Sure. So what kind of role would this be?
I'm rolling to incite mob violence.
I mean,
Rolling to create a mob.
dis-
And then to incite mob violence.
deception would be your role, probably.
Now, it's a bardic ability.
I mean, I don't have to look like a specific.
No. 18.
So you're dressed like a dirty prophet.
Where's the poor section of town?
Normally northeast. Kensington area.
Sure, we'll go northeast.
I go there
Okay.
and start rambling about
Wait, hold on.
corruption and
Oh, jeez. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but keep
So
going.
When you guys leave the doctor's office, do a perception check.
Well, we would leave out the back.
Either way. Doesn't matter which way you go.
nope.
13.
You notice that the Mage's Tower has a very large, swirling black cloud above it.
There wasn't enough time.
With lightning and lots of wind.
That wasn't there before.
It is the end of day!
You can do that now.
I start screaming that.
Okay.
The end is nigh.
So you're trying to convince people that the end is done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I should deception?
Yep.
26.
Yeah, you're convincing lots
I'm
and lots
running
of people.
around screaming that. throughout
Basically,
this.
anybody that you pass seems to hear it, and then they freak the fuck out because it's the end of days. So now it's mob violence and chaos everywhere.
The only answer is to burn the palace!
So literally everyone's just going crazy. There's like just murder in the streets. There's looting. They're killing
Overturned carriages.
overturned carriages. That's right. Tearing out raven boxes.
We have to. I would like to lead a mob to knock down the tower.
I start handing out pitchforks and torches.
Okay.
Angry
I throw
mob to see
glitter
you,
on
yeah?
each of them, just for good luck. Here you are.
Okay. So you're convincing them all to march on the tower.
I'm
it's
starting
gonna take
leading the march on the
I
tower.
used to shower this out. Fucking guy threw glitter on me.
It's battle glitter.
So
26 again.
a small section of the population does not follow you, but like 75-80% of the people are all like they have small weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Some swords, daggers, pots, pans, pitchforks, brooms, whatever the fuck.
Women
they
and
have.
children?
Everybody.
As weapons.
Wielding their children as weapons.
They've basically tied them to a stick, so it's a club. Yeah. They beat you with it, and then it bites you.
Oh, what were those called in Futurama? Franklin sticks?
Franklinators.
Yeah, Franklinators.
Don't know. So yeah, so you're marching on the tower then.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, if we only have those children from that one town. That
Yes.
born...
Oh yeah.
The fighting children of Crushin' Town.
Swarm. All right, so you guys eventually get to the tower. The weather's really bad right around here, where it's just.
And that was
constant
like a
reinforcement.
montage, listeners. It didn't just happen. Like, I convinced some people, and they ran into their homes and brought other people out, and they looked and they saw the swirling darkness. And
Hey, everybody, they're having a riot over there.
Ooh, a riot.
Ooh,
we haven't had
free
one of them in
stuff.
years.
Well, grab your pitchforks.
Oh, let me riot.
I remember in my day, the riots would last for years.
In 1447. It was the
so
best
right.
damn riot you fucking kids don't even know.
there's gonna be a montage.
Montage. Anyways, so you guys are at the tower. There are no guards at the front. It's just the doors.
Fuck.
I say we batter
Doors
those
like
doors down,
these,
but
they don't need guards.
somebody else batter those doors down. Sally forth.
So they sort of skittishly approach the doors and they go to open them and they just open right up.
Hooray!
But when you open the doors, it's just like a black void.
Ball lightning.
Just a black void. You can't see anything. It just looks like almost water. But
Somebody
it's
probably
black.
just turned out the lights. It's
I
fine.
throw a torch at it.
Just goes zoom.
Splash.
Just goes in and disappears. You don't see it.
All right, let's tie a rope around a child and throw a child through. Then try to retrieve the child.
This
like it.
house is clean.
Or maybe a cat.
But we have children right in front of us.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have a cat?
Someone's wielding a cat as their weapon.
Also on a stick. Somebody's got a cat.
I brought
Nice.
my riot
There's
cat.
actually there's a person
We rope
with a
cat rope.
cat chucks. They basically tied the cats together by their tails.
Where did you learn how to do that?
I was taught by the masters in Crushin' House. There was a man named Catman Dude.
I kneel.
Brother.
He's like, you know of Catman Dude.
We have to tie a rope to the middle of your cat chucks and use the cats to see what the void does. Or you can just swing your cat chucks at the void.
He swings his cat chucks and he tosses them into the void.
No.
No.
With a rope.
God damn it.
He goes, I'll just go get him then. And he just runs in. Bleep. And then after about like 15 seconds, he and the cat chucks just shoot it back out of the void. And he's like, Wah!
Head first into the wall.
I
and it
guess
just-
we gotta scale it then.
You can scale it.
I will scale it.
Well, do we want to talk to the man about what he...
What'd you see?
This is just some elf at a desk.
Elf at a desk.
Yeah.
I'm an elf. I run in.
Well, all right. I guess we're all doing this.
The whole mob.
Everybody inside now.
So the whole mob runs in? Okay.
Yeah, for everybody.
So you go in, and it's basically just a large, empty white void with a desk and like a little old elf just sitting at the desk. Just does not even seem to really blink or be surprised that there's an entire fucking town now pouring into this little area. I mean, it's not a little. Little just goes endlessly.
Oh,
And
this
he-
is like the Matrix.
He greets you, and he says, yes, can I help you?
We're here to kill the monarch.
It's not very wise.
He says, I don't follow.
The chair lady.
Have you perchance noticed the giant swirling death storm above the tower?
That does not exist here in this plane.
Where are we?
We're in a pocket universe.
I believe I've gotten lost.
In order to get into the tower, you have to show your aptitude.
Oh. Well, I brought a mob. That's pretty apt.
And then he looks at them, and he sort of, you see his eyes sort of like glass over a little bit, and he's just like, and then they just sort of go bloop, and they blink away. He's like, they are not apt.
Stupid robot. But we are, so because we're still here, so
Show your aptitude.
I guess we then passed the test.
No?
I make a acrobatic. No, wait. I show him how good I am at lying.
Okay.
I tell him that I am the king of the ducks, and that I demand to be let through. 20?
So he believes that you're the king of the ducks, but unfortunately, that's not what he means by you have to show your aptitude.
All right, then I
Is this a written exam?
and then I
No.
inform him that I'm actually not, and that I'm just really good at lying, and that's why I'm apt at stuff. Is that a persuasion then?
Sure.
9?
So he...
No,
he
you're
bel-
the king of the ducks.
No, bro. You're obviously the king of the ducks. See, you
Quack,
can't,
damn it!
you can't shit a shitter, okay? No, he says that's not how this works. Like, you have to show some sort of magical aptitude in order to enter the tower.
I'm an elf.
It doesn't mean anything.
I'm magical.
Are you? Do something magical.
I tell him to turn around and try to detect me.
So he turns around.
I do all the stealth that I pass automatically because of my 2 daggers. Auto stealth pass.
And so as he's turning around, he's like, this is pretty much impossible. I'm all seeing and all knowing.
And then I
So
Oh my goodness.
he
Is this
rolls.
Morgan Freeman?
But he rolls, and he didn't know you were there. He's just like, wow.
tap him on the shoulder.
He's like, he's like,
Ta-da!
he's like, you must be magical, Nate. And then he Andal disappears.
Yeah, magic items are magical.
Just,
Show me your tits. Like, I don't know what are you doing? What is this? motion?
Oh yeah, that's, oh boy.
Fucking what?
and whoop, Ralph is gone.
Those seem magical to me.
Look at my sequin suit, bro.
Does
Look
it
at
do
my
stuff?
sequin suit.
Just because you have a suit
And my
doesn't
top
mean-
hat.
It's a top. Okay. That
I
doesn't
start
mean-
playing the cat keyboard,
And the sword dancing.
and a sword comes out of my sheath on my belt.
He goes, I see. And he snaps his fingers, and Ralph disappears.
So does orcish magic work here?
What's orcish magic?
What does the desk look like?
Just like a plain old wood desk. Like, it's a dark brown color, but it's just very plain rectangular desk. Just
Guns and money desk.
guns and money desk, exactly. Cash and guns.
Cash and guns?
Cash and guns.
Scream in a rage and pick up the desk. Smash it.
This orcish magic spell is called Destructo Desk.
Destructo desk. For our DVD fans out there.
Oh wait, yeah. So I'm gonna rage. So
At this level, do you get your proficiency bonus to strength checks? Is that when you're in a rage? Or is it +2?
It's, I get a, maybe?
It's plus something, plus your strength. Normal.
Okay.
So, like, you're
Yeah.
So you're all
probably
raged
operating
out.
a place +7.
So I'm gonna say all the veins are now just bulging everywhere. Your
powering
face
up.
is bright red.
Instead
Your
of
hair-
fire, it's just, I have no hair. I'm very bald.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'm just glitter surrounding
Glitter
me.
is swirling.
Yeah, swirling. And I pick up the desk
Strength check.
with an 18,
Yeah, you pick it up.
and then I smash the fuck out of it.
Smash it.
Yeah.
And he's like, interesting. And literally as you look up at him and look back down, the desk is back. And he goes, good enough. Snaps his fingers.
Hooray!
And you all find yourselves next to each
Muscular
other
magic.
Orcish magic. From the hyperbolic time chamber.
Where do we find ourselves?
again. So you all find yourselves in...
In front of a door.
No, you're basically in like
Stairwell.
what appears to be like a lobby or some sort of foyer of sorts. The
Would the owner of a white Kia please come to the desk?
I broke the date.
so the walls are basically it seems like the whole tower's made out of alabaster, but it looks way bigger on the inside than
Is
it does on the
alabaster
outside.
black or white?
It's white, I believe. But there's black, like gooey masses growing all over the place, almost like it has like tumors or something like that growing on the inside, and
We
they're
should
like
pop those.
they're like undulating, if you will. So you find yourself there, and there's like mutilated corpses every so
Sweet.
often. But other than that, there's no sound.
I
And
think
you
we
guys
have
are
missed,
right in the entrance
I
area.
think we missed the party.
We should maybe stab the tumors. I stab a tumor
Perception?
with my crossbow from far away.
Okay.
So shoot it.
19.
So you shoot the tumor, it explodes, and every place that the black goo hits, it turns into another tumor, like on that surface.
We shouldn't do that anymore.
So it almost seems like it spreads a little faster that way.
Good call.
Up the stairs.
19.
For what?
Perception.
Or are there people?
Reception desk. Elevators.
Is there a bell?
Perception desk?
perception desk?
Like I said, you see some mutilated corpses nearby that's completely indiscernible as to who or
I'm
what
looking-
they are
no.
before. And then you see like a portal in the distance, like a light blue portal, way far in the distance.
Is there an orange portal anywhere too?
Nope, no orange portal.
Is
just the
there
blue
a
one.
cake?
No, it's a
Okay.
lie.
I was told we would
Cake
get
is a
cake.
lie. The cake is a lie.
I'm
Furious.
I'm not even angry.
What are you guys doing? So you guys are right in the entrance.
To the portal.
So as you start to move forward, a light sort of blue image appears of a tiny little gnome.
Ooh, is it that gnome that gave us stuff?
No,
Oh.
it's a totally different gnome.
Hello.
Yeah, it says, "Hello and welcome to the Mage's Tower."
Hello, and welcome to the Mage's Tower.
I mock him.
Bitch!
Ha ha! Very funny. Do you know where you are going today? Do you need any assistance?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, we need assistance.
What can I do for you?
We're here to save the world. And the Mage's Tower.
He
We-
basically just sits there and like twitches a bit, and then he's just like, "That request doesn't make any sense to
We
me."
have a 4:00 meeting.
With
With the demon chair?
Marowak.
Marowak. He's like, "Sorry, that name does not compute."
We're here for Aloris.
Aloris, and then like you just hear like some ticking noises. Aloris is currently on level 7 of the tower.
How many levels are there?
Sorry, level 6 of the tower. There are 7 levels to the tower.
All right.
What's the head tower guy's name?
Alexander, I believe.
Yeah.
Where's he?
Alexander is also on level 6 of the tower.
Is the queen here? Ooh, where's what about those phylacteries? Where are they?
The phylacteries are no longer in the Mage's Tower.
We missed her. Oh well, fuck it, let's leave.
They were removed quite some time ago.
But they were brought back? Maybe?
Nope.
I guess we should go. Can you take us to level 6?
The use of the portal at the back of the room is how you move from level to level. Unfortunately, due to malfunction, you can only go 1 level at a time.
I hate you. How do I fix it?
If you have some sort of magical Aptitude, you may be able to repair it magically.
Possibly Orcish magic.
Rip the portal bigger.
He goes, do you need any information on what is on each level?
That may be of assistance.
Nah.
Oh, guess not.
Yes. Yes.
Level 1 is basic check-in area and exit.
Is that where we are now?
Yes.
Where are the laundry facilities?
Level 2 is the commissary area.
Ooh, is there stuff there?
That is where you can find nourishment and laundry areas.
My loincloth is rather soiled.
Magical loincloths.
Level 3 is the library. Level 4 are the living quarters. Level 5 are the beginner level spell rooms. Level 6 are the advanced spell rooms. And level 7 is the research area, as well as the room of the Towerhead Wizard.
Is there a shortcut?
Not anymore, due to malfunctioning portals.
Are there stairs?
Is there a service elevator?
That path was closed off
Perhaps a dumb waiter
recently.
or a smart waiter.
Yeah, but if you have like airplanes flying into these towers, how are you ever gonna leave?
Cat zeppelins, you mean? Cat zeppelins do not melt.
Mage towers.
Steel girders.
Alabaster walls.
Alabaster wall.
Cut that together and make it work.
Fair
Make
enough.
it so.
What was on level 7 again?
Level 7 is the
The head-
research area,
yeah.
as well as
Research,
the
got
room of the Towerhead Wizard.
That's a life counter.
Got it.
Okay.
I guess we'll go to level 2.
Okay.
Can he come with us the whole time?
No, he's just like the front check-in, like, visage sorts. Hologram, if
He's
you
a
will.
hologram
Hollow gnome.
named Graham.
So there doesn't appear to be anybody on this level, other than...
I
what
searched
you
the
just-
bodies.
Sure.
Touch the goo.
We got 3.
It's just goopy mess,
I don't like it.
basically.
Okay. We'll go through your stupid level thing. Portal, that's what I say to him.
There is an area for sending of ravens on that floor, though, that you can see if you're meandering around.
Can we send a raven to the tower level above?
You can.
Or we could send one to the Crushing House. to
Yo,
warn them.
let us in. I mean, sure.
I guess we could send some warning ravens to the house, to Catman Dude.
That would be nice.
Okay.
Although I don't know him, so I don't know why I would
I
suggest
would.
that.
Well, I would write it. Well, you do because he kidnapped you.
Yeah, we shouldn't send that guy any ravens. I
No,
say.
he's a good dude. You tried to steal from him. Like
Yeah, you
you
didn't
you
either.
don't
You're
understand.
Right.
Like you're the bad guy in this situation
You're right, I don't.
because you're spectrumed. Forgot. All right.
So you're sending some ravens to
I
Crush House.
wanted his crossbow, and now I have it.
True. All right, so you've sent some ravens.
Oh wait, I still have the black hole thing, don't I?
Yeah.
I of course didn't wear it to the guard thing because that would have been too conspicuous.
You haven't worn it since you stole it.
I put it on now.
Okay. So you're making your way to the blue portal?
Aye.
All right, so as you make your way to the portal, there emerges this giant black blob, which immediately begins emitting a high-pitched scream, and
Oh, you could have been immune to
it's not that high-pitched. That was actually pretty. That's better. Yeah, like that.
it. Kind of like that.
Yeah. As multiple tentacles and maws appear all over it.
Is it a gelatinous cube?
No, it doesn't seem to be the same. It seems to be the same sort of material that he shot an arrow at, but this one's moving around towards you guys. Yeah.
I say we run around it and just go through the portal.
Yeah.
He's sitting right at the portal, so you can do that. You can try and get around him.
Acrobatics
so, like,
around him.
we
There goes
we still
Boss.
need help. Where's that little gnome dude?
Still back there at the beginning.
Oi! No, hold on. Hey.
I was like, Nigel's dead.
All right. So I'm gonna call that little gnome over.
Walks over.
Hey,
Did you do anything about that?
so what?
What?
What's this? What's
That-
this? Hey,
That is an anomaly.
Okay. Can you get rid of it?
No,
Do you have no
I'm
automated
just information.
defenses?
No, I'm not information.
How do we? Do you have information on how to get rid of it?
No, I don't even know what it is. unknown creature of unknown origin.
Did you see it murder the other things? Wizards?
Yes.
What do they try?
Everything.
All right, I
Has anyone-
call him down.
Has anyone
Your
tried?
hand just goes right through his face.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Anybody try smashing it?
No, they're all mages, so they all just tried shooting spells at it.
Mm-hmm.
So no orcish magic has been used here.
It seems the time is now.
The time is
That is
nigh.
nigh.
So yeah. So you're
Does it have any pulsating red vulnerable spots?
pulsating, yes. Vulnerable, you don't know. Red, not so much. It's all black.
Oh no.
Roll initiative.
Got a 9.
15.
6.
Okay. First up is the bad guy,
Oh no.
who's going to attack.
Is he really bad guy?
He's just misunderstood guy.
Actually, bad guy.
You and I.
We're not so different.
What's your AC, Tristan?
18?
Oh, sorry. Andal.
Andel's AC is 18.
Okay, so those first 3 attacks don't hit, but the crit does.
You gonna roll on that black hole cube first before you murder me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Come on, black hole cube.
Nope. You take 27 damage.
Holy shit!
Then it attacks Ralph.
It already attacked me.
What's your AC, Ralph?
17.
3 hits.
Jesus.
I don't like this monster.
You take 40 damage.
I'm KO'd.
Is it the Shah? It's the Shah.
It's the Shaw. So I'm -5.
Do you need to play like a gong or something?
Just somebody pick my hat up.
And then it is... He's going to attack. Steven. Steven, what's your AC?
It is 19, and I'm still raged from the orcish magic.
That's fine. So only 2 of them hit you.
All right, what type of what type of attack is this?
It's a melee, squishy, sort of
Bludgeoning?
sticky. No, I wouldn't call it bludgeoning. It's just sort of like an acidic,
Suction cup.
suction cuppy. Bad times.
So if you had to classify it under.
You take 22 damage.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
I would not quantify that under any of those particular.
Squishy suctioning is not a type of
I
damage.
know it's not. You could call it acid damage.
Tripping my face off right
That's right, bro. So then it would be
Oh,
Handle.
I uncanny dodge it as a reaction. Retroactively.
Okay.
If an attacker I can see hits me, I can use my reaction to take half damage.
Okay, so you take half of them. Whatever I said to you.
Rogues are awesome.
So then you are up, Handle.
I guess we're in melee range of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose I'll shoot it while I try to get around it. The 27
Hits.
to shoot.
Yep.
And 24 damage done to it.
All right. So
My
you hit
magical
it.
cat spitter.
Yep. So it makes like a hissing noise, and like little bits of it shoot off, and then they sort of like coalesce back in, but it seems to be kind of agitated. Then it would be
And I'm moving as far around it as I can.
sure. Then it would
Because I'm going to leave you guys.
be Steven.
Steven is going to snag the hat and tip it at Ralph.
Okay.
For what's that roll?
It's a D8 plus your charisma. Is that what it is? I forget what you.
Wisdom.
Just
Straight 8.
intellect or wisdom, because I just have +2 next to it.
Generally, heals are wisdom.
Yes, it's probably wisdom.
You get 8 hit points.
I come back to life.
He said.
That was not my normal style of magic, and now it is time to use said magic.
All right.
Steven Smash.
Okay.
Crit 20 and a 25.
Both hit.
Okay. 48 damage.
48 damage. Wow. So your axe basically goes right into like the middle-ish area and causes it to explode as the one half of it sort of flies over in the general direction of where Andal is. The other half sort of
You killed me!
slops over to your side. So it's
Now there's
in
2 of them?
two. Split in two smaller ones.
Stupid mages don't know what to do.
Orcish magic strikes again.
So then it is Ralph's turn.
Playing my keyboard.
Okay.
And tipping your hat to yourself, of course.
Yeah, well, I can do both. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's 6 health back.
Nice.
9. The keyboard does.
The keyboard has been drinking.
21.
All right, 21 damage.
No,
Blackjack.
21 to hit.
Oh, hits, yeah.
11 damage on the keyboard.
Okay. So, like
the
you notice
sword?
when you make the sound with the cat keyboard, it sort of like shrinks a bit. And it's like,
Ooh, it hates that. Do more of it.
So then the sword's going to go as well.
okay.
13.
Does not hit.
Alright.
Oh, stupid swords.
So then back around to the bad guy, who is growing more tentacles and maws. It's going to attack Ralph and hit twice.
Come on.
Death to Ralph.
17
maws?
damage.
I'm down again.
His little tentacles and
17 damage?
Yep, and little mouths like sort of snag onto you, and you feel like these little burning sensations.
I will
Handle.
go down again.
I try to mimic the noise that the cat keyboard make.
Performance.
Meow.
Meow.
I got it, guys. Woof.
21.
So you make it. It seems like it agitates it more, and sort of like flails at you. It's gonna hit you 3 times.
I hate it. That wasn't my only thing that I'm doing.
You take 41 damage.
Holy shit.
What's your AC,
19.
Steven? 19. So only 2 of those are gonna hit. You
I
take
should've
21 damage.
I should have stayed deaf.
So then it would be back around to
Andal.
Andal.
While moving closer to the portal.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
That's me shaking my die.
Oh.
I shoot it
No,
again.
that weird noise?
Yeah.
That would be our refrigerator. It likes
For a
to
25?
make odd noises at us.
Hits.
Oh, shitty rolls. I do 20 damage.
Say that again.
20?
Okay. So 20 damage. All right. So you also you basically hit it and causes like a massive hole, and it slowly like puts itself back together. But it's looking like it's moving a little slower.
And I'm probably pretty close to the
It's between you and the portal.
portal now.
Yeah. It's
It's
still
between me and the portal?
Yeah.
How? I was going around it.
I know. It kept moving over that way. It's sort of guarding it. And it's in 2 pieces now, so it can be in both places.
I hate it.
Because Steven chopped it in half.
Sure did.
Oh, my pen.
So
Hit
then
it with a hammer.
it is Steven's turn.
Oh, Steven's gonna tip a hat at his Ralphie for 9.
You back up, Ralphie?
I've got 1 hit point. What the fuck is going on?
It's like an anime where you're falling down in surprise every time. And then
I feel like with this much KO and brought back to life, I might have some brain damage.
I forgot my childhood.
Lack of oxygen.
Then Ralph, oh no, that's right. You're still up, Steven. I forgot.
Time to swing and a kill. Crit 20.
All right.
you're a monster.
And that would be 23.
Like maple syrup.
63 damage.
So you hit this, and you basically smash the shit out of it as it explodes yet again into 2 separate pieces. Another piece going over to where Andal is.
Damn it.
So now there's 2 pieces over there, and still one it's a lot smaller piece in front of you, but it's still there.
Shit on it.
Shit in its mouth. It's its only weakness. Then it's Ralph's turn.
Cat keyboard.
Okay.
Do you want to heal yourself?
You're wearing the hat.
I put it back on you
Just
as a
keep
free action.
passing the hat back and forth.
And technically, I'm putting that hat on top of my hat. Double hat.
Devil hat.
Double hot tundra.
I guess I'll heal.
Sure.
It will not help.
11.
Sure.
So my keyboard is going to go first.
Okay.
20.
Hits.
Yes.
Played
Played an F sharp.
3,
The brown note.
9,
Okay.
and then a D8. And then the sword. I botch.
Roll damage.
6 plus. It would be 12 damage.
Okay. So, Steven, you take 12 damage as the dancing sword kind of just slashes you in the back. Slink.
It's a smoking dancing sword.
Smoking, dancing, cursing, wife beating, child abuse.
No.
An Irish sword.
It's the Bing Crosby of swords, basically. Sing you a song, then beat you. There you go, the Irish listener.
Potato eating savages, I tell you.
Jesus.
At least they're not the fucking eye ties.
Damn pasta eating sons of bitches.
We have 2 white listeners in the Midwest who are hanging on.
Their names are Logan and Nolan. So that happened. All right.
And I say, oh,
Oh shit.
You have resistance to that, though, right? You're fine.
resistance to slashing, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take
I'm
half.
here to help
So it takes
with
7.
the rules.
No, 6.
Nice.
Sorry.
Enemy goes.
That was... Ow.
So
That did not feel nice.
That's how I say thank you for.
Do not ever thank me again.
Andal, you're gonna get hit 6 times.
I'm dead.
Holy shit!
Give me that percentage.
You're gonna take
Death.
What's your full health? Hold on. What's your full health?
I'll tell you in a minute.
No, like your total health.
67 damage.
Is that dead?
No.
Okay.
Are you double?
No, I think that might be. I might be below.
What's your max?
Hold on. No, I'm below negative 45.
So 2 bits of the tentacle get sucked into the void.
But I take all the damage.
But you take all.
I guess I'll do my uncanny dodge to only take half of that.
Sure.
I'm still KO'd though.
I'll tip the hat. That's a D8. It's a D8
On
of
your
healing.
turn. Not yet. You can't do it yet.
When I get KO'd,
Oh boy.
the gnome will pick the hat up and heal us all up.
Half orc.
No. I know because you're gonna be KO'd
When we
as
all
well.
get KO'd.
Ralph, the sucky tentacly thing hits you for 45 damage.
So my max health is 35,
You're dead.
and that goes past.
No
35.
saves. No saves dead.
You're gonna get hit 4 times, Steven.
What doesn't matter what the damage is. I'm down to 0, and then I
Oh,
pop
okay.
right back up again at 1.
Make a dash for the portal.
So you're back up
Make
at
a dash
1.
for the portal.
I pick up my compatriots.
Okay.
Yeah, and I dash for the portal.
He runs towards the
We
helicopter.
were supposed to do that to begin with.
It's gonna hit you.
Deck save?
He rolled a quit 20, so if you roll a 20 and then beat him in a roll off.
We'll die on a pile together, as God intended.
Oh man!
Rolled a 19.
Yep. Yep, rolled a 19. So it's
So you get hit for
22.
sweet blackiness.
Just goes down all our mouths like the Matrix.
We call it duskiness.
Duskiness, yeah.
How close am I to the portal when he hits me?
Your hand is on
Oh,
it.
you didn't get very far. Because there were 2. There was one right in front of you. So you
Alright,
were like,
I'm down. We're all done. Campaign's over, guys.
so as you all fade into blackness, we're gonna end it there, and we'll check in next time to see if it's gonna be a new campaign or what's gonna happen. So thanks everybody for listening. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on all the social media at Botched Podcast. That's BOTCHED Podcast. Thank you to the people who support us over at Patreon. Our new follower, thank you to David Plummer. By now,
You'll have been following us for quite a while.
the second half of the Halloween one-off comes out on Friday, so enjoy that. And if you can't afford to support us on Patreon right now, you could always head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. That always helps the show grow, and I guess we'll see you.
And as always, when you're inciting mob violence, you can scream "Botched!" and we'll come burn things down with you.
See you, nerd.
See you sometime, nerds.
And you're like the milky eye kind of blind, so they definitely.
No, that's you're born with milky eyes.